slave obeys. What you
black
do,
people
bro?
are so scary.
Were you even listening to what I'm
it's
saying? You hear my message, bro? Bro, come on, tranquility, man, tranquility.
What you doing, bro?
I have taken the mercy of the merciless, and as such found man. As man, hew bonds, but narrowly these chains move in rows of three. As man, I choose not to make prisoners bow to my feet, but stand up and wash them clean. Imprisonment of what is mine. Separation is simply supremacy, misunderstood that they are greater yet equal. If you believe you are inferior, Willie will lynch you. If you are not the greatest creature you can be, don't be. Pretend on equilibriums, brother. You will fall from grace. Heaven's learned embrace will cover your corpse in burnt spade, burnt diamonds, rough, burn love, and embrace burn faith in the brotherhood of man found in a jacket. Chants coming from the chuckling huckle blackberry. Burn the bridges and you'll kill a city. Every step you take, the young follow behind. Be kind to kin, not kindling. Climb the city of Babylon, but do not get stuck. Star-sprinkled, star-struck. Aspire to inspire. This twisted land only gets pleasure when you're stuck sat in stage fronts. You have a choice to be a surge in the power struggle, or to, in general, unplug your outlet. To believe in power is a sin. Sensations of happiness can only fill half your prideful grill. Do not live to be a crow, one's former self, performing for you, the only audience you've ever known to be. Life is a struggle. Be glad that you weren't born in it. Don't conform to ghetto. Embrace its warmth. One people and one God. Listen to my thoughts or betray me, my Judas. Every black man is a prophet in their own right. See, they know that this system is inevitability and it's genocide. Sobriety of the masses can only be met with education of the masses. The mixing of pot of culture is on Solomon's pillar. Even though the sir is blind, what is right will always be left, and what is left will always be right. Cycles only last until the snake cuts off its own head. All is one, one is all. Religion, in the sense of God, visualizes the sensation of our own must, and a beat of an ever-warming drum. Bum, 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 home is where the heart is to feed mind past the fork in the road, but to question where the spoon went. Splendorfully, the media represents good as slenderfully. Heart rates rises with the contemplation of if I was I, and now I technically dead. For the lost and weary, sometimes self-hate amplifies self-love. When pieces of the heart are found, but that's still if. It's dogma to put your dogs in the doghouse. On this ever-winding road, you will not find happiness, only the other's emotions. Do not journey if you are not prepared. Take these keys I give you and unlock homes. Nobody but you control how you feel. You choose to be a part of negative. Blame is caustic to the brain. Do not unload baggage on others. What you have will only make you stronger. Do not find love in anything but yourself. Believe before you put on your Sunday's best, or it will get dirty. One's belief should not find conflict on the road that follows, or stones will be thrown. We were born without bias, to not conform to your thought. But this is where we find the spoon, the silver spoon in the mouth of those more fortunate than the unlucky. We have bonds and banks bigger than us, but we account this witch to be a spy, and we throw his knowledge back. We find ourselves alone in the dark. We cast it out of the light because that is what burnt us. Oppression runs deeper than soul. It runs all over the masses. But we know if we run faster, we don't have to fear masses whip. We can run the system on Vista. Too late, the lies told us we're out of date. 1865, but you know I can't read. Didn't tell him that I read my cousin's blue. And one day my baby star will be. I look north to see her shine on me. She'll scoop the ghetto out the ground and land it on the Capitol building. White separates the shepherd from the sheep. Separation. Tender is the meat of love, ripped onto plates of broken china, covered eyes, tripping on culture's plates. See, what I want to know is what separates the prophet from his apostles. Is it separation? Okay, well, to be born free with no consequences of if I was I and when I lost mentalities. To not dwindle on top of differences, but to add a spotlight. Multiple fractions are made, but isn't it one and the same? What makes an individual? Is it his dual identity? Sometimes being able to see past conflicts and be the bottom of his own Pandora's box. The demons let out, but morality is an opinion. To be self-omnipotent, being aware of the weary husk of man that fill the streets, having death on their checklist, only acting because the Bible tells them so. So, as the clock strikes 12, it's time for a change. A new dawn from their old days will break. The crack running through mother's back will break. Whips will be grasped by those who catch the defaulty chasms on their ever-sounding mouths, will be gifted culture, love, peace, and 400 acres and a whole lot of ass. See, the public's eye of a marijuana addict is that of an unsuccessful Mr. Potato who has nobody by his side. I take your stones you throw, and I smoke them, ashes to ashes. Conformity that all blacks are thugs, or that if you're not ghetto, you are white. Subtracting math from life, how? A creature can be greater, equal, or less than your own being. Brother, I take your stones you throw and write my commandments on them, dust to dust. Gender equality and what the submissive female has faced. Because I've never seen a maleist, do not stereotype what the fox whispers in your ear. Be what you can be and live free. I take your stones and spread education. Broken homes break the cycle. Supremacy in any form will not be tolerated. The burning of culture's blood will not have apartheid where I stay. Okay. So, honestly, I have said so much. And I have only one thing left to say. The revelations will not be televised. So that means pick up your history books and start looking at what and who